In Deep Work by Cal Newport, the first chapter, Deep Work is Valuable, argues that the ability to focus intensely on cognitively demanding tasks for extended periods is becoming increasingly rare in our modern society, but it is more valuable than ever. Newport defines deep work as the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task, and argues that it is the key to producing high-quality work, achieving meaningful results, and advancing one's career. He cites research showing that the ability to concentrate on challenging tasks is a rare and valuable skill, one that allows people to produce work that is both rare and valuable in today's economy. Newport notes that many people struggle to achieve deep work due to the constant distractions and interruptions of modern life, such as social media, email, and other forms of digital communication. These distractions can prevent people from achieving the level of focus and concentration necessary to produce truly exceptional work. To illustrate the value of deep work, Newport offers several examples of successful individuals who have made it a central part of their lives. For example, he cites the writer Neal Stephenson, who spends long hours each day working in a secluded office with no internet connection, and the computer scientist Donald Knuth, who took a 2-year hiatus from email to focus on writing his seminal book, The Art of Computer Programming. Newport argues that deep work is particularly valuable in today's economy, which is characterized by rapid technological change and the increasing importance of knowledge work. As routine tasks become increasingly automated, he suggests that the ability to focus on complex, creative, and cognitively demanding tasks will become even more valuable in the years to come. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of cultivating the ability to do deep work. Newport argues that this requires not only eliminating distractions but also developing a structured approach to work that allows for extended periods of uninterrupted focus. He suggests that individuals who are able to develop this skill will be better equipped to succeed in the modern economy and achieve their personal and professional goals. In Chapter 2 of Deep Work by Cal Newport, titled Deep Work is Rare, the author argues that deep work is becoming increasingly rare in today's economy, and that this rarity is making it even more valuable. Newport begins by noting that deep work is becoming rarer for a variety of reasons, including the increasing prevalence of open office spaces, the expectation that workers be available at all times via email and other digital communication channels, and the general culture of busyness that pervades many workplaces. He cites studies showing that the average knowledge worker spends only a small fraction of their time engaged in deep work, with the majority of their time spent on shallow work such as answering emails and attending meetings. Newport argues that the rarity of deep work is a problem for several reasons. First, he suggests that the ability to focus on cognitively demanding tasks is becoming increasingly important in today's economy, as routine tasks become automated and the demand for creative and complex work increases. Second, he suggests that deep work is necessary for achieving true expertise in a field, as it allows individuals to develop the kind of mental models and patterns of thinking that are necessary for true mastery. To illustrate the rarity of deep work, Newport offers several examples of individuals who have made it a priority in their lives. For example, he cites the writer J.K. Rowling, who famously wrote the entire Harry Potter series in a small cafe in Edinburgh, Scotland, and the composer Mozart, who was known for his ability to compose entire symphonies in his head. Newport concludes the chapter by suggesting that the rarity of deep work presents an opportunity for those who are able to cultivate this skill. He argues that individuals who are able to focus on cognitively demanding tasks for extended periods will be able to produce higher quality work and achieve greater success in their careers, as well as enjoy a sense of fulfillment and meaning that comes from doing work that is both challenging and rewarding. Overall, Chapter 2 of Deep Work highlights the importance of deep work in today's economy and emphasizes the need for individuals to cultivate this skill in order to succeed and thrive in their personal and professional lives. Chapter 3 of Deep Work by Cal Newport is titled Deep Work is Meaningful, and in this chapter, the author explores how deep work can lead to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Newport argues that deep work is not only valuable for producing high-quality work and advancing one's career, but it also has the potential to provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment that can be hard to find in other areas of life. He notes that many people today feel a sense of dissatisfaction and ennui, and suggests that this is in part because they are not engaging in activities that provide a sense of deep satisfaction and meaning. To illustrate this point, Newport cites research showing that people who report high levels of engagement and fulfillment in their work are more likely to engage in activities that involve deep work, such as writing, problem-solving, and creative endeavors. He suggests that deep work provides a sense of autonomy, mastery, and purpose that can be hard to find in other areas of life. Newport also explores the idea of flow, which is a state of intense focus and concentration that occurs when individuals are engaged in tasks that are both challenging and rewarding. He argues that flow is a key aspect of deep work, and that it can be a powerful source of meaning and fulfillment. To achieve flow and engage in deep work, Newport suggests that individuals must be willing to embrace discomfort and push themselves outside of their comfort zones. He notes that deep work requires sustained effort and concentration, and that it can be mentally and emotionally taxing. However, he argues that the rewards of deep work, including a sense of purpose and fulfillment, make it well worth the effort. Overall, Chapter 3 of Deep Work highlights the potential of deep work to provide a sense of meaning and purpose in life. Newport suggests that by engaging in activities that involve deep work, individuals can find a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that can be hard to find in other areas of life. He encourages readers to embrace the challenges and discomforts of deep work, and to make it a central part of their lives in order to achieve a greater sense of purpose and meaning. In Deep Work by Cal Newport, Rule number 1 is to work deeply. This rule encompasses the idea that in order to produce valuable, meaningful work, individuals must engage in deep work, which is defined as professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push your cognitive capabilities to their limit. Newport argues that deep work is becoming increasingly important in today's economy, as routine tasks become automated and the demand for creative and complex work increases. He notes that shallow work, such as answering emails and attending meetings, can be important but should not take up the majority of one's time. Instead, individuals should prioritize deep work in order to produce high-quality, valuable work. To engage in deep work, Newport suggests that individuals must eliminate distractions and create an environment that supports sustained focus and concentration. This might include strategies such as turning off notifications on electronic devices, setting aside specific blocks of time for deep work, and creating a physical space that is conducive to deep work. Newport also notes that deep work requires mental and emotional stamina, and that individuals must be willing to embrace discomfort and push themselves outside of their comfort zones. He suggests that individuals should challenge themselves to engage in deep work for extended periods of time, gradually increasing the amount of time spent in deep work as their capacity for sustained focus and concentration improves. Ultimately, Newport argues that deep work is a key component of success and fulfillment in today's economy. By prioritizing deep work and eliminating distractions, individuals can produce higher quality work and achieve a greater sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. Overall, Rule number 1 of Deep Work emphasizes the importance of deep work in today's economy and provides practical strategies for engaging in this type of work. By prioritizing deep work and eliminating distractions, individuals can produce high-quality, valuable work and achieve a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose in their lives. In Deep Work by Cal Newport, Rule number 2 is to embrace the boredom. This rule highlights the importance of embracing periods of boredom and discomfort in order to engage in deep work and produce high-quality work. Newport argues that in today's world, individuals are constantly bombarded with distractions and stimulation, which can make it difficult to focus on important tasks. He notes that many individuals have become addicted to the constant stream of information and entertainment that is available through electronic devices, and that this addiction can be detrimental to deep work. To overcome this addiction and engage in deep work, Newport suggests that individuals must be willing to embrace periods of boredom and discomfort. He notes that deep work requires sustained focus and concentration, which can be mentally and emotionally taxing. However, he argues that by embracing boredom and discomfort, individuals can train themselves to become more comfortable with the mental and emotional demands of deep work. To embrace boredom and discomfort, Newport suggests several strategies. One strategy is to establish a routine for deep work, including specific times and locations for deep work. This routine can help individuals develop a habit of deep work and become more comfortable with the discomfort that may arise. Another strategy is to eliminate distractions, such as electronic devices and social media, during periods of deep work. This can help individuals maintain focus and avoid the temptation to engage in shallow work or distractions. Finally, Newport suggests that individuals should be willing to push themselves outside of their comfort zones and engage in activities that are mentally and emotionally challenging. This might include tasks such as writing, problem-solving, and creative endeavors, which require sustained focus and concentration. Overall, rule number 2 of deep work emphasizes the importance of embracing boredom and discomfort in order to engage in deep work and produce high-quality work. By establishing a routine for deep work, eliminating distractions, and pushing oneself outside of one's comfort zone, individuals can train themselves to become more comfortable with the mental and emotional demands of deep work. In Deep Work by Cal Newport, rule number 3 is to quit social media. This rule argues that social media can be a major distraction and hindrance to deep work, and that individuals should consider quitting social media altogether in order to improve their focus and productivity. Newport notes that social media is designed to be addictive and that it can easily consume large amounts of time and attention. He argues that social media can also contribute to a shallow work culture, where individuals focus on low-value tasks rather than engaging in deep work that requires sustained focus and concentration. To quit social media, Newport suggests that individuals should first question the value of social media in their lives. He notes that many individuals use social media out of habit or social pressure, rather than because it provides real value. By questioning the value of social media, individuals can better understand whether it is truly necessary in their lives. If individuals decide to quit social media, Newport suggests several strategies for doing so successfully. One strategy is to deactivate social media accounts rather than simply deleting them, as deactivation can provide a temporary break from social media without permanently losing connections or content. Another strategy is to replace social media with more meaningful activities, such as hobbies, exercise, or spending time with friends and family. Newport also acknowledges that quitting social media may not be realistic or desirable for everyone. In these cases, he suggests that individuals should limit their social media use and be intentional about how they engage with social media. This might include strategies such as only checking social media at specific times of day, turning off notifications, and limiting the amount of time spent on social media. Overall, rule number 3 of Deep Work emphasizes the importance of considering the value of social media in one's life and taking intentional steps to limit or quit social media if it is hindering deep work and productivity. By eliminating the distractions of social media, individuals can improve their focus and engage in more meaningful, valuable work. In Deep Work by Cal Newport, rule number 4 is to drain the shallows. This rule focuses on the importance of eliminating shallow work in order to free up more time for deep work, which is more valuable and productive. Shallow work is defined as tasks that are relatively easy and do not require much cognitive effort, such as responding to emails, attending meetings, or conducting routine administrative tasks. While shallow work is often necessary to keep a business or organization running, it can also be a major time sink and a distraction from more meaningful work. To drain the shallows, Newport suggests several strategies. One strategy is to establish a clear delineation between deep work and shallow work. This might involve setting aside specific times of day or days of the week for deep work, and avoiding shallow work during these times. By prioritizing deep work over shallow work, individuals can ensure that they are making the most of their time and focusing on work that is more valuable. Another strategy is to delegate or automate shallow work whenever possible. This might involve outsourcing administrative tasks to a virtual assistant, using software to automate routine tasks, or delegating tasks to other team members. By delegating or automating shallow work, individuals can free up more time for deep work and focus on tasks that require more cognitive effort. Finally, Newport suggests that individuals should be willing to say no to shallow work. This might involve declining unnecessary meetings, reducing the amount of time spent on email or social media, or setting boundaries with colleagues or clients. By saying no to shallow work, individuals can prioritize their time and focus on tasks that are more important and valuable. Overall, rule number 4 of deep work emphasizes the importance of eliminating shallow work in order to free up more time for deep work. By establishing clear boundaries between deep work and shallow work, delegating or automating shallow work, and saying no to unnecessary tasks, individuals can prioritize their time and focus on work that is more meaningful and